Hey! How are you guys doing? Good, 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 good. Okay, so let's go where we left off. Double box the temples. We're going to work a little bit on the double box the temples, but a little bit again. And then we're going to go, we're going to do this today. Let me show you the moves. This is an easy day. Then we just come back here. Okay? So that's it. Pretty easy, right? We go from double box the temples. And then we come back. Not bad. Of all of the courses, this is probably the lessons, this is probably the more simpler one. Let me show it to you from this side. Double box the temples. Okay, so remember we were talking about our baseline, 90 degrees and 45 degrees. We kicked, very strange, we went at an angle to kick. You will find that in the other forms, the 24, the 37, the 108, you are always kicking at an angle. So this is consistent with the rest of the forms. So, you know, you have this baseline, you're kind of moving up and down. The kick is usually at an angle. And so this is, we mirror that in the form. So as we kick, we're at the angle, we come forward, we step, we bring the hands down. We're at this, now we're in a front stance. Remember you have space in between railroad tracks, and we're double boxing the temples. As I said before last week, double box the temples, you finally have a sense of, okay, there's something violent, potentially violent going on here. I'm using my fingers to box somebody, nail somebody in the temples. The practical use of hitting somebody in a temple like this, I mean, somebody would literally have to put their head down and say, okay, go for it. And then, you know, practically it doesn't make any, you would never use this in any kind of a fighting scenario. I mean, hopefully you wouldn't. But the idea is there that you're using maybe with one hand, you know, with the knuckle in the face, in the temple, right? With one hand, I mean, both hands, it's kind of, but anyway, you're learning to do this with both sides. Remember again that this is a internal martial art. So the muscle dynamics of learning how to use that is not really that important. What's important is the issuing of what we call fa, or the jin. This is where it gets important. That's not what this course is designed to work on. We're just working on basically the dance, the Tai Chi Ch'uan dance. So you feel good with the Tai Chi Ch'uan, and this will set you, once you learn all these moves, then this will set you on the course for other for the larger and the longer forms. You'll have a good base for your longer forms, okay? But here's our strike. We are at that 45-degree angle. We're going to pour all the weight back, and then we come forward. We pour it back, and we come forward. Remember when we did, from here, we did our ward off, pang, press. So it's the same thing. We're going from a front stance, and then we're moving the weight to the back foot, which in here is the left foot, and then we bring it back to 60-40, heavy in the left, 60-40. We're doing the same thing here, but at the angle. So from here, pressure into the left, release that, closing at the qua, close the qua, close it, and then close the qua here. Close qua on the left, open qua, and close it on the right. Close on the left, pressurize, release, front stance. Okay? And on this one, we do here, we come back, and then we come back again, and then this is going to lead into something else, which we're going to discuss next week. But from here, so we come back. So we come back to grabbing our ball. My left hand is on the top, right hand's on the bottom. And then we're going to throw the hands out again. We go back into a front stance, but the next move is called Fair Lady Works the Shuttles. There's a lot of different variations of that name, but for the sake of this argument, we'll just call it Fair Lady Works the Shuttles. My right hand, right arm is up. I'm protecting my forehead, arm is here, and my left is pressing forward. Here. Sometimes the hand is further this way, sometimes it's on the same level. I usually have mine about the same, but it can be further, just depending on your teacher. But so going from here, so my right hand comes down, the left hand kind of floats. And then we're going to shoot it up again. So remember, what is below ends up above. What is above ends up below. So from here, right hand drops, release the left foot, and it comes up. Fair Lady Works the Shuttles. Now in the ancient days in China, and in medieval Europe too, they had the loom, the shuttle, right? You would have this gigantic apparatus that you would be moving, the shuttlecock, and then the shuttlecock, you're moving this thing through the fibers this way. So this is kind of the illustration of it. But here we go again. So from here, double box the temples, comes back, release, and back. And then we bring it back again. Double box the temples. Inhale and exhale. Fair Lady Works the Shuttles. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay? Let's go through the whole thing. We're going to go through this a little bit quicker this time so we can catch up. But this is the whole form up to this point. Big deep breath. Exhale. We'll go through the moves. Pour the weight into the right foot. We step out with the left. Wuji. There. Good. Hands come up. Inhale. Exhale. Pour the weight into the left foot. All the weight into the right. We step out, left leg, and we part the wild horse's mane. Front stance. We come forward, pour the weight into the left leg, and then we pull back. Stork spreads her wings. And here she is spreading her wings. Step out and brush knee, push step. We come forward and then play the guitar, play the lute. Right hand falls away, left hand turns over. We step back and we repulse the monkey. Hands come down. We step out, ward off, pung. Float it up. So here we go, same legs. Press. Roll back and push. Good. Now we float over. We make our little beak. Send it out. Step. Single whip. Here we go. That's what we learned last week. Good. Now we count 1, 2, 3. Remember to move that the left foot a little bit. Up. Kick. I'm going to fall on my face. Okay, kick. Step out. Wide. Release. Double box the temples. Front stance. Pull back. Fair Lady works the shuttles. Pull back. And we're setting up for this. Which is going to be next week. All right, you guys are doing amazing. Talk to you soon. Have a good one.